Welcome to Eventful India. This is part of the Eventful World 2026 series by EventCR, covering 249 destinations where live events completely define the travel experience. Whether you're a thrill-seeking traveler hunting for once-in-a-lifetime moments or a strategic event planner looking for your next major destination, India has something absolutely extraordinary waiting for you.
Right, let's instantly hook you with the raw scale we're talking about here. Picture this. It's 4:45 on a January morning in Prayagraj. The Triveni Sangam, right where the Ganges meets the Yamuna and the mythical Saraswati, is already thrumming with intense energy. Before the sun even comes up, 12 million pilgrims will wade into these waters during the Mahakumbh Mela. It's a gathering so massive, it's actually been captured in satellite imagery. We're talking an estimated 200 million people across its duration, scoring a 9.3 out of 10 on our event caliber scale.
And you know what? The Kumbh isn't some rare anomaly. India is an absolute powerhouse for event tourism. We're looking at a massive $10 billion market featuring 5,380 cataloged events spread across 975 unique cities. It earned the Eventful Powerhouse tier on the EventCR Index with a score of 76.94. When you hit scores like 97 on cultural richness and 97.54 on the Event Portfolio Index, you realize India hosts more festivals than most countries host events of any kind.
Exactly. So let's map out this rapid-fire, year-round calendar. Whether you want a cultural shock or a total sensory overload, you have to experience it live. We're going to take you from the vibrant colors of March to the massive rhythms of May, all the way to the remote, tribal traditions of December. Now, if you're a traveler hitting the word in March, the Holy Festival of Colors in Mathura is your target. You want to book a flight specifically for this month. Timed perfectly with the full moon of Falguna, this is the world's most spectacular participatory festival. It's a literal visual explosion of colors, pulling a massive 8.8 out of 10 on our caliber scale. You don't just watch this happen, you are completely, physically immersed in it.
Let's keep that massive energy rolling and shift to May, heading down to Thrissur Puram in Thrissur, Kerala. Imagine standing there, physically feeling the sound of massive Panchavadiyam drum ensembles vibrating right through your chest. You're looking at 30 caparisoned elephants. It is India's most spectacular temple festival, topped off with a fireworks display that rivals absolutely anything in Asia. Then we jump over to December to round out the traveler hit list with the Hornbill Festival in Kohima. This is India's most remote cultural spectacular. 16 Naga tribes gather up in the Himalayas to showcase indigenous cuisine and fierce warrior dances. It's an unparalleled immersion into ancient traditions you simply won't find anywhere else.
Now, if you're an event planner or a destination management company evaluating new locations, here's what makes India so compelling as a hosting destination. Looking at the EventCR data, we can see the infrastructure is structurally deep across 15 domains. Yes, festivals and heritage make up a solid 27.6% of the market, but you also have 639 exhibitions and trade events, plus 475 sports and competition events. The MICE capability and event diversity here is just staggering. To see that infrastructure in action, just look at the Geo World Center in Mumbai. You walk in, and there's this 14,000-seat arena thrumming beneath a massive cantilevered glass atrium. Facilities like this, alongside Pragati Maidan and Yashabhumi in New Delhi, mean the gap between ambition and reputation dissolves in seconds. And it's all supported by a multi-hub aviation architecture featuring 34 international airports and an estimated 300,000 branded hotel rooms.
All right, let's talk commercial reality here. Here is the hard takeaway for our B2B audience. India offers a structural cost advantage where your delegate programs run 40 to 60% below alternatives like Singapore or Dubai. For DMCs and inbound operators, that creates massive packaging headroom. You can run globally elite programs while keeping your premium margins completely intact. Now, I want you to just pause and consider the pure gravity of this number, 500 million. That is the estimated viewership for the Indian Premier League final. We are talking about blending immense global sports scale with a massive tourism pull. That's right. The IPL peaks in April across multiple cities, operating as a $16 billion ecosystem. You've got 60,000 capacity stadiums where Bollywood completely meets sport. The event tourism driven by this 75-day window is absolutely undeniable, creating a highly lucrative circuit for international visitors. Shifting back to the planner angle, remember, these aren't just local gatherings. Look at the Jaipur Literature Festival held every December in Jaipur. It's the world's largest free literary festival, securing an 8.4 out of 10 score. This is world-class intellectual property built entirely on cultural capital. It's the ultimate exportable cultural IP that DMCs and tour operators can package into premium travel products. And it's completely replicable across wellness, food, and performing arts verticals. And credit where it's due, the Ministry of Tourism India has invested heavily in positioning these assets on the global stage. Because when governments treat event tourism as a national asset, destinations transform. Incredible India isn't just a marketing tag. It reflects a targeted strategy driving an estimated $33.6 billion in annual tourism revenue. So here is your take action moment. If India just moved up your bucket list, it absolutely should. If you're a traveler, pick one event, book the flight, and experience it live.
And if you're an industry pro, a DMC, tour operator, CVB, or event planner, engage Eventcr Intelligence at eventcr.com. Eventcr maps 249 destinations, their event calendars, venue infrastructure, and tourism readiness scores. We help you identify which events to package, which destinations to pitch, and which cultural IPs to import or export. We turn destination data into commercial opportunity.
This has been Eventful India, part of the Eventful World 2026 series by EventZR. Experience it live, because life is simply too short for secondhand experiences. So the only question left is, which event are you booking first?